Hello everyone, welcome back to Dee's Book Brain. I'm Dee and this is my book brain. Now today, as you may notice, I'm wearing the exact same thing as in my last video, and that is because we're filming them at the same time and I keep not looking into the camera, so that's cool. Well, let's get started. So today we're gonna go over my box of horrors. Everyone should have one, they're really fun. So in my box of horrors, I have horror books. So in my husband's hometown, there is a used bookstore. It's a buy, sell, trade kind of deal. And at Christmas, my husband got me Paperbacks from Hell by Grady Hendrix. And I read it and I decided I wanted every single book on the list that he mentioned. And I got not actually a lot from that book, but I got a lot of good stuff. So we're going to go over it right now. We're just going to go through the box, and I hate this video so far, so this is terrible and I hate my life. So, we're going to go through this box, and you're going to see a glimpse into a very small portion of my book collection. And now, I've not read any of these books. I want to, in the month of October, or any month, really, because there's always a good time to get scared. I want to read just a chunk of these books. So let's stop talking about reading them and let's go through them. So first thing we have, and basically what I'm going to do is tell you the book. If I remember anything about it, I'll tell you about it. If I don't remember anything about it, I won't tell you about it. Well, you'll just have to trust me that it's deserving to be in the box, so it's in the box and we might read it one day. First, we have Others by James Herbert. This is a book. It's got murder in it, and places where people got murdered, and a missing baby. So, what else do you need? And then we have The Night Church by Whitley Strieber. This one actually was mentioned in Paperbacks from Hell. It's about a church that's got demons and stuff, so nobody likes that. Okay. Next, we have Neverland by Douglas Clegg. And it's about boys and bad stuff. You can see all those demons in the background. That's not good. That's not fun unless you are a demon, then I guess it's a good time. Next we have The House by Bentley Little. And it's 5 strangers are about to discover that they share a dark bond, a haunted childhood. Ooh. Yeah. The House by Bentley Little. I also have another book called The Town by Bentley Little. Then we have Billy by Whitley Strieber again. And this is a really nice die cut thing. And it says, "Where have you been, Billy boy, Billy boy?" I don't know, but we'll find out when we read the book. I know that this is about a guy who wants to kidnap this kid named Billy, and bad stuff happens. I'm down. I'm here for it. This one I'm actually very excited to read. It's called Sea Trial by Frank DeFelitta. You can see that cover. Ooh, they're so scared. They're out in the ocean. I don't know what kind of horrors they're going to encounter, this beautiful couple. But the top of the back says Death Game. So maybe games and death. I don't know. But that cover reminds me of the movie Dead Calm with Nicole Kidman, Sam Neill, and Billy Zane. And that was a really good movie. If you've not seen it, check it out. It's super good. You won't regret it. So yeah, Sea Trials. Then we have The Guardian by Jeffrey Konvitz. Wrote The Sentinel, a book that I believe is mentioned in Paperbacks from Hell. Oh, look at all those scary people. Apartment, haunted apartment, a nun, an evil priest. Why not? Then we have The Influence by Ramsey Campbell. Got this really awesome die cut. She does not look like she is in good hands. Anyway, it's says, from beyond the grave, an old woman reaches out to steal the body and soul of an innocent child. I mean, that's what happened to me. That's how I got put here on this earth. Yeah. Great. All right. Next we have Children of the End by Mark A. Clements. That's terrifying. First time in paperback. Ah! Just kidding. That's fine. Scary children. To me, all children are scary, not just the demonic possessed ones. But hey, whatever, you know. Scary children. All right, and then we have Morning Star by Peter Atkins. I have a very strong feeling that this one is going to be about the devil. Just the title alone. But it's kind of got like a murder mystery. Just reading the back, it kind of gave me, I don't want to say night film feels, just because I feel like that's a very specific story. But just the whole like investigating a murder takes you on a journey through cities, like this kind of has that feel to it. But it's a pretty ballin' cover. Looks like an eye coming out of the eye. It's pretty terrifying, but here we are. And then we have Graham Masterson's Blind Panic. It's about people who are stricken with blindness. It's like an epidemic. I recently read Sleep Over by H.G. Wells, which was about insomnia epidemic that gripped the world. So this is that, but blindness. I'm sure this will be much better than that book was, but I'm here for it. Next we have The Ridge by Lisa Cantrell. I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't 100% sure that's who wrote it, but I just went with it and I'm glad I did. Pretty ballin' cover. I like the glittery thing. Gonna guess this is about a house that kills people. Evil lurks in the heart of the ridge. So, woo! Then we have Nightmare Logic by Matthew Hall. And to me, this kind of has like a classic horror cover. You got your girl here in her little nightie, and she's got a skeleton hand. And she looks terrified. Ooh. It looks like it might take a place across 2 different timelines, but connected, obviously, which is really cool. It's an electrifying story of murder, love, and madness. Moving right along, we have Sympathy for the Devil by Holly Liesel. I think that's how you say it. Just look at this cover. Satan is having a darn good time playing World of Warcraft there. I have no idea if that's what he's playing, but it looks pretty weird. But this one's really interesting. This woman makes a deal with the devil or something, I'm not real sure, but that cover, come on. Why wouldn't you want to read about what the devil's getting up to? Internet shenanigans. Y'all, we are not through this box, like not even halfway. All right, next we have The Totem by David Morrell. What is this one about? Oh no. Okay, all right. Get surprises at the thrift store. Might get more than you bargained for. Cattle gets mutilated. I assume it has something to... Townspeople are found without faces. It's pretty good. And children go insane. That's not a long trip. The Totem. All right. Claire McNally, Blood Relations. And then it's wha-bam, die cut. Yeah, okay. Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, that's scientifically true. She found her long-lost family. Can she survive the reunion? I don't know. We'll have to read it to find out. Blood Relations. Great. Next we have Firefly by Piers Anthony. Is it... It's a book. It's not about fireflies. I mean, it might be. I've not read it. The touch of Firefly is the most erotic experience of your life, and the very last. So I'm pretty sure Firefly is like a drug that people take and it makes them all sexy. But that's a pretty thick book. We'll find out. All right, and then we have The Axeman Cometh by John Ferris. So it looks like it might be about a woman who survived a horrific, almost dying experience. And then she meets a bad guy. Alright. Next we have Dark Silence by Rick Haltala. Yeah, we're going with it. Don't go near the old mill if you value your soul. So, this looks terrifying. I have cat hair on all of my books, which is weird because I don't have cats. I'm just kidding, I've got two. Anyway, yeah, it looks like it takes place across multiple timelines, which is always fun. It's nice to see evil grow and develop. Everyone is capable of growth, y'all. Yeah, cool. All right. Phantasma by Thomas Monteleone. Old magic versus new money. The outcome can only be deadly. I'm really hoping that this cat on the cover plays a big part because that's just really exciting. Speaking of, we have Cat Magic by Whitley Strieber. Look at that cute little sweet baby on the front. So precious. This is going to be about people, witches. It's got witches in it. So, it's great. Cat magic. Everybody needs a little cat magic in their life. Next we have Children of the Shroud by Garfield Reeves Stevens. Look at those little evil monsters. They're nightmares. Children of God or Spawns of Satan? I can answer that one for you pretty darn quick. Evil children. Why not? Next we have Reborn by F. Paul Wilson. It's terrifying. Reborn. Scary House. Struggling Writer. Don't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, another F. Paul Wilson. We have The Keep. Scary House. Nazis. Ghosts. I'm here for it. Then we have, this cover is actually pretty ballin'. We have Soulstorm by Chet Williamson. Look at that. That's terrifying. Sorry. Okay. Any idea what it's about, Dee? No? Alright, well, let's see if we can find out. Yep. Scary House. Scary House. $3 million to anyone who spends the night. I have a feeling that no one is going to claim that money. Ha! Told you I had it. The Town by Bentley Little. It's like The House, but bigger. Okay, then we have The Werewolf Chronicles by Tracy Breary. That is a sexy cover. I bet she is gonna turn into a werewolf or be seduced by one. Yep, that's great. We have now The Hunting Season by John Coyne. John Coyne, author of The Legacy and the Piercing. I'm thinking of Judas Coyne from Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. A very terrifying book, but not who we're talking about today. You don't go alone into Mad River Mountain, but I bet somebody in this book does, and chaos ensues. All right. Huh. Also included in my box of hoards is a spoon. A spoon. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Ramsey Campbell's Midnight Sun. A haunted kid turns into a haunted adult. Then we have Obsession by Ramsey Campbell. And on all the other Ramsey Campbell books, it always says author of Obsession. Not to be confused with the men's cologne Obsession. Seems kind of like these kids, these teenagers get a wish, but they have to give up something they love, and I'm sure they're all like, oh, I'll give up my best friend's letter that she wrote me at summer camp because it's my most favorite thing. Turns out their favorite thing is their best friend, and their best friend's dead. I don't know if that happens in here, but anyway, yeah, they get what they want as teenagers. 25 years goes by, they still haven't paid they're gonna have to pay. Then we have The Devouring by Douglas D. Hawke. It's terrifying. The darkness, the hunger, the frenzy. Oh boy. Okay, look at how crooked. You see how crooked those words are? That's really upsetting. I'm not gonna lie, that's very upsetting to me. What you can't see can kill you. Keep that in mind next time you close your eyes to blink. All right. Afterlife by Andrew Niederman. That's terrifying. Just crawling right on out of that grave. Life, death, resurrection. So I think we might have some zombie action in here. I do love zombies. Yeah, no, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. We have Spectre by David Robbins. That's pretty scary. Ooh, that is scary. I think it's just like an evil entity haunting people, because that's what they do. And we have Cradle of Fear by Meg Griffin of Family Guy fame. Just kidding. She doesn't write books. Well, she might have, though. It's a fantasy. 4 children kidnapped, 4 young mothers caught in a deadly cradle of fear. Seems kind of more of a thriller mystery than it does a horror, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was a demon that took their baby. Maybe their babies are demons. Maybe they are demons. Or maybe it's just a mystery. Then we have The Abyss by Jerry Cunningham. The Abyss, Jerry Cunningham. Author of The Visitor. Ooh, from the deepest mine in Tennessee, enter the darkest pit of hell. All right, we're down to the last 4, ladies and gentlemen. Witch Child by Elizabeth Lloyd. Look at that cover. That's me. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. And I'm not lying, I really did. Like looking in a mirror. But yeah, Witch Child. I assume possessed children, witches, all that good stuff. Then we have Robert Dunbar's The Pines. Look at that cover. That is beautiful. And it says, whatever stalks the pines was capable of savagery beyond imagination. Now we have The House of Cain by Ken Ulo. It's a pretty tight looking book. I really like the look of it. It's very thick, way thicker than I would imagine, but the words are huge. So, yeah. It looks like this town is like protected by this entity. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And last, but certainly not least, we have Christopher Pike's The Cold One. Look at that. Okay, I was gonna guess vampires, but no, it's a villain whose soft touch can wither a person's soul. Sounds like a Thursday night to me. All right, well, that's all that's in my box of horrors, except trash and paper and stuff. So that's what I have. That's in the box. That the box is empty, and it's just a small portion of my collection. No, but for real, that's it. Tell me if you've read any of these. Tell me if you have. My camera is shaking because my cat just stood up, and she's a chunker, so she moves things when she moves. Tell me below if you've read any of these, if you recommend I read any of them first, or if any of them are just terrible, but I should read them anyway, because that's what we do with books. We have to figure it out on our own if that's something we like. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!